Now, me, Bob, and Frank had ran into a little issue with a snorkel kit on this bike, but we did get the Evo exhaust put on there, the Evo shocker, which really sounds good. Cruise through town, nice and quiet, get on the trail, flip a switch, and this thing sounds mean as hell. I'm not sure if you can see it right here behind me. Right here's the pipe, the actuator, use your factory muffler. Super easy to install, sounds really, really good. Now, we did have to take this thing back to the dealership. My wife had bought a Rockford Fosgate Stage 5 stereo to install. So we took it back. I'm sure you can see the cans in the back here. Look really, really nice for the Rockford Fosgate on the roll bar. Go around to the front here. The two dash speakers, new dash panels, the head unit. This all looks really factory, looks really nice in here. I'm really, really impressed. Now these here under the seats are the bass speakers. Now I've seen previous videos with these, and the speakers are pointed up towards the seat. Now Rockford Fosgate has changed this, and they have pointed the speakers down towards the floor. With the speakers pointed up towards the seat, they work like a bowl. Everything that gets underneath the seat ends up in them speakers. No way to clean them out. You have to remove the seat to clean the speakers out every time you need to clean them out, or every time you ride, depending on how much water and mud and everything else you get into. But they've changed the design. They point them down towards the floor. These things are fully marine speakers. You can submerge them. Great, great system. I do suggest, if you get one of these systems, though, to put a double battery in here. With all the accessories that are going to be on this bike, the winch, the lights, the stereo, with the amp running, it drains the one battery pretty quick. So the way to go is with a double battery. All right, now like I said earlier, I had a little issue with the snorkel kit, which is why that back end still tore apart. Everything off the snorkel kit fit perfectly. 2017, 18, 19, and 2020 are all supposed to take the same snorkel kit from what the book says. We had purchased the snorkel kit from the dealership, and they said this was a snorkel kit that fit it. Everything else fit. We got clear to the intake pipe. Now, the intake pipe didn't fit. It was way, way smaller than what the airbox was. We did a little research. In 2020, they changed the airbox. They didn't change the books, but they changed the airbox. This is the airbox off this bike. This is the intake hole for it. Now, the snorkel tube that I had would fit down inside of it. It was that small. So, when we took the bike back to the shop to get the stereo installed, I took the snorkel in with me and showed them what they were great about. They called BRP. BRP obviously have ran into this before. They sent right out a pipe. There it is. There's the part number for it to fit on to this particular bike. So we can finish installing that. Now, also while we was at the dealership, my wife had seen a set of tires. These ITP Blackwater tires, which I've never ran them before, so I don't know a whole lot about them. But the dealership we deal with, Rival Motorsports here in Thornville in Ohio, they hooked us up with these. Great people. They're the ones that installed the stereo. I've went over everything. Everything looks really great. They did a great, fabulous job. So shout out to them guys. So but these are 15-inch tires. The tires that come on this are 14-inch. The only issue I have is we have to set the ride height up, or they will rub the fender in here when you turn. So later on, we're going to video how to turn this up and see if I can do it right. And until then.